everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. I want to welcome each and every one of you and thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video to check out what happens here in this channel. And if you see my eyes drifting back and forth, it's because I normally try to look at the camera, but you know, it just ADHD kicks in and I can't help but look at the moving objects off to the side. So I'm very sorry if I'm not looking straight at you and straight at the camera all the time. I have a very bad habit of that and I know it, but it's very distracting and I have covered myself in the camera to try to fix that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But at any rate, so everything here is fiber arts related, and then some. So I am a designer for crochet and knit and needle tatting. I also spin yarn, weave on a 32-inch Chromsky weaving loom. Now that is different from, I guess people call looming or something. It's where they're using knitting looms and you're wrapping around the pegs and it gives a knitted look. That's different. That's not the same as what I'm doing. What I'm doing is actually weaving on a loom. So if you want to check that out, I have a whole playlist with all kinds of different weaving stuff in that playlist. All right, so I also do lamp working, which is taking glass rods and turning them into things. What kind of things, Spring? What are you talking about? We're new. Tell us. Tell us the goods. Show us the goods. All right, fine. I will. So I also do a wire weaving, and these are my own beads right here. I make lampwork beads or figurines or stuff like that. And I use them for not just jewelry, but stitch markers. Yeah. And sometimes they get shipped off to another creator and that creator uses them to make their own things. So it depends on who it is. Some are making keychains with it. Some are making, keepers for your zipper or something. I mean, they're making all kinds of stuff with them, but they order their beads from me and I make them beads and send them to them. So not only do I make things with my own beads, but I actually take orders for beads. Now, I'm going to go through and show you just some other items that I made this week, and that's part of the podcast here. So we'll go through the rest of the jewelry. Now, the only thing I did here as far as this pair is the wire wrapping itself. The beads are store-bought. But look at this shiny. Let me get my face out of there so they'll focus in. There we go. All right, so I made those. And then I made these. And that is white at the top, lavender, and bone color beads. Those beads are my own beads. I made those. And all the beads you see from here out will be my own beads. Now, these are super cool. So that is a bone color with a coppery black. And this this pendant I made for a friend. So there we go. And here are some earrings to go right along with them. And those beads are, again, beads that I've made. Now I make fancier beads and all kinds of interesting stuff because I'm learning. So every time I see something that looks interesting, I'm like, ooh, and I just whip it up. And I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but that was like an orb just flew through the screen. Anyway, yeah, okay. So I also did make a very large pendant and a couple other pendants, but they are sold. And let's see, I did have them. Hang on, I got it. So that pendant is Tiger's Eye, and it's caged in copper. And this pendant is a bead that I have made and created a pendant out of it. So those are sold, they're gone. I just need to package them up and mail them out. They sold last night. So this is another item that I made. Now it's extremely large. It's a very large rock stone. It is approximately 2.5 inches wide and 1.75 inches tall. And that's just the stone. That's not the bale. So that is what it looks like. Let's get you focused in here. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the jewelry making, whether it was my own beads or if it was wire wrapped around store-bought beads, which was only one set. That one was the only one that had store-bought beads. So anywho, I also, this past week, I did the dyeing part of the video for the yarn dyeing of the dog hair yarn that I had spun previously in a previous video. So 2 weeks ago, I spun the dog hair into yarn, and this past week, I had recorded dyeing it into 3 different color ways of doing it. So food coloring, RIT, and acid dye. And here we are. So you can check out that video on dyeing the fiber if you would like, and spinning the fiber, which is dog hair. And here it is knitted up, just a swatch. You can see the halo on it. For those of you that don't like the halo, you just cringed. But for those of us that do like the halo, look at how soft. I mean, it is so soft. And this is 100% dog hair from my dogs. And here it is, a crocheted swatch. Both sides. So that's what it looks like, crocheted and knitted up. Now, I did some spinning Thursday night for the live spin and chat, and we will talk about that in a minute. And then I designed a beanie and I recorded it. This is using Ferris wheel vintage carousel. And when I went to edit it, I accidentally had recorded it on slow-mo. So there was nothing I could do in my editor to fix that except delete it all and record again. Well, this is the Candy Sticks hat or beanie. So here it is with the Ferris wheel again, vintage carousel. And then I had this black something with the silver on it. I have no idea what it is, where it came from. No ball band, just this black silvery. So I put that in there because that's what I really wanted it to do, was pop the center out. So this is Candy Sticks. S-T-I-X, sticks. So there we go. That is the troublesome beanie. If you watch this video and there's a little bit of a hiccup in it somewhere, please let me know, but please be nice. By the time I got to this one and got it recorded, I was losing my mind. All right. So what we have as far as the Spin and Chat. I've been doing this for 4 years, just about 4 years. Come the end of June will be 4 years, and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. That's been my day. I just do it then. That's what we came up with that worked, and it's not working anymore. So you tell me, I'm taking a poll here. Comment down below. Tell me, what day is best for you? What time of day? Is that the problem? Is there something different you would like to see in the content for the live? Let me know down in the comments section your thoughts, and let's take a poll on it. Let's see where we go with it. Maybe we need to switch days. Maybe need to switch times. Maybe we need to toss Spin and Chat altogether and come up with something else. Who knows? We'll see. But let me know down in the comments section what your thoughts are on that. And, if you have a suggested time, content, day, please comment down below and let me know. Next up, we have Miss Cecilia sharing for Show and Tell. Cecilia is sharing with us it's a temperature Afghan, and it represents the highs and lows. And it was January through March. I need to pop back in to see the comment. Okay, so she said that it was January through March temperature blanket that measures 56 by 78 inches. It represents the highs and lows each day. Each square has 14 rows. So it looks amazing, Cecilia. You always have fantastic work, and I enjoy seeing your work. Thank you so much for sharing. And I love the color choices. It's just super, super, super pretty. It looks very Easter and spring to me. So thank you for sharing that. As always, sharing everything that you make with us. And from me to you all, be blessed, be a blessing. And until next time, bye for now.